take a, first of all, welcome to the UBB. Let's take a closer look since I'm waiting for more parts to come. Take a closer look at this, what I got so far. I put it here on the turntable, which is just one of those cheap ones you put in your cupboard. I mean, it's looking good. You get all the wires down here. I got the different cameras, so I got a smaller one. Let's see, all that, and you can see where I spilled all that glue here, trying to just kind of, I mean, it's not too bad, but you can really tell. Once it's all together, I'm sure you won't. We got all the nice gauges and wires for the inside here. This camera I'm using is a lot smaller, so I can get it a lot closer to see. I think it's probably a better picture too. So I don't have any batteries in it for lights or anything yet. What I do notice is like these wheels, they just like barely stay upright. I mean, you just barely tap it and it'll come down, because it's just a little magnet holding there, so very delicate with that, mainly on that one. The other ones are a little better, so you can move this one, and the rear ones seem to be even better than that, but then again, they don't have to turn. Those ones stay good. Seems like it's just this front left one that's just real weak. I don't know if it may be something I did. See it also seems like they hang down pretty far for when it's in hover mode. I don't know, maybe it'll look different once once you get all the other stuff on there, but you can also see how the front ones don't sit level. Again, I don't know if it's something I did or maybe I'm just not doing it right. The other thing I want to point out is if you look in here, you can see the steering there. See if I can get a better view. You see the steering in here, that little pull. It doesn't seem to stay in there to turn. So again, I don't know if it's something I did wrong or if that's just how it is, but it doesn't stay locked in there or fit in there just right. So if you have any suggestions for that? But it's not like I'm going to drive it around on the carpet or anything. It's going to sit in a display. Yeah, it's looking good. I like it. See, he's gonna have little lights and stuff for the back. And all the wires that still have to be hooked up to things. Like you have like the tail lights and stuff back here, and headlights and everything. This would be where like the spare tire goes, and the hood. Of course, there's no engine, so that'll be like a trunk. Probably not as perfect as I would like it, because I rush things and I screw up a lot, but it still looks good. There's a one brake pedal here that actually works. See, it hooks up to this little part here, so when you push it, it'll turn on the brake lights. I mean, it is pretty heavy, and I have been working on, this is the latest part, is the whole frame, or the body, whatever. There'll be a lot of parts attached to that. And if you remember our first issue, or my first issue, was the rear here. Still haven't put that on yet. That's still here. We also have Mr. Fusion, which is, you know, a bunch of earlier ones that's still gonna have to be put on. So we got one fender. And then this was like the plutonium for the top there, so it's either Mr. Fusion or the plutonium, whichever way you want to go, which movie. This would be the first Back to the Future. This would be Back to the Future 2, or at the very end of the first one. And then we also have these little display blocks that'll, it just rests on there, on the frame like that. So when you set it somewhere, the wheels will be off the ground. You can have it, you know, hover mode. Something you don't have to use, but it's nice to have. And that's basically where I'm at with the project. So there's still going to be plenty more issues to come. As you can see, there's a lot more still left to do. And I am just waiting for them to send out the next issues. And then I'll be back to posting issues on Wednesdays. So this one will go up on Wednesday, probably late in the day, just so there's something up. And you can always tune in or check back for Saturday, which I'm going to have another Pokemon opening. So if you like that too. So on this, I'm just doing stuff I like. So I mean, I don't really care if people watch it or not, but I'm entertaining myself. So you can leave a thumbs up, like, or don't. I'd appreciate it if you do, so I know somebody's out there. And thanks for watching.